Hello, gang. Hello, hello. Ads are finally done. I'm here. Hello. Why is this in camera? I don't want this to be in camera. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever the world you are. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Sorry I wasn't there last weekend because for some reason train stations did not want to work, unfortunately. I don't know why. I got home by like 7:30 and I still haven't had dinner. So yeah. That day was just completely fucked. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna attempt anything to do stream anymore. I'll just move the idea that I had for that Sunday towards today. Also, thank you for wishing me welcome in Sam, welcome in Strategic. Thank you for wishing me happy affiliate anniversary. I realized like this morning that I had my affiliate anniversary yesterday, and I was like, well shit, if I knew that I probably would have done like a community evening or something. But it completely slipped my mind. To be fair, it's been way too long since I started anyway, so it truly does not feel like I've already been in a Twitch affiliate for 4 years. Like, it does not feel like that whatsoever. Hope everyone is doing well, by the way. Make sure you hydrate properly. That's something I will do right now myself. And then afterwards, we can get into the Tsareena V. God, I love me some water. Water is good. Yeah, so I've prepared another expanded deck for you guys today. Another expanded deck. So, expanded deck for today is... Hold on, let me just move my screens around so I can see them a bit better. I think that's fine. Yeah, we do love expanded. As you can see, it's our queen, our girl here, Tsareena V. We're gonna do the deck breakdown card by card, obviously. So let's first start with Tsareena V. 200 HP, a basic 2-prize Pokemon, grass type, with only one attack, just one attack. It's Queen's Orders. For 1 grass and 1 colorless, you do 20 damage, but you're able to discard any number of your bench Pokemon. This attack does 40 more damage. For each bench Pokemon, you discard in this way. We run 3 copies of this. I do actually own this one. These two are proxies. I'm gonna use proxies today because this is expanded. Cards are a little bit expensive. It works similarly to Mega Gardevoir EX from back in the Steam Siege era. Mega Gardevoir EX had the same attack, but it was like, I think it was 110 base power and then plus 10 for every bench Pokemon you discarded. So this has like a lower base power but higher scalability, so to say, which does make this card better because we can very consistently get a lot of Pokemon on the bench every turn if we use a stadium, like for example Sky Field. Sky Field allows every player to have up to 8 Pokemon on their bench. Now this card also existed when Mega Guardi was in format, but this allows us to, at maximum, do 8 times 40 plus 20 damage, which is 340 damage. That's a lot. That KOs practically every Pokemon. So we, of course, run 4 copies of Skyfield. I own only... 4. I only own 1 copy, unfortunately, so once again... This deck is a little proxy heavy. I swear I own like a bunch of these cards, but it's mostly like the Pokemon and the specific trainers that I'm missing. Like the general staples I do have. I try to have as many as possible for Showcase, but unfortunately that's not really possible. Now there's several ways for us to get Pokemon regursion. Of course you might think of some recovery options, but the ones that are like the best for this deck are Giratina. And the card I'm going to talk about next. Giratina is a basic 130 HP Pokemon, Psychic-type Pokemon with the Distortion Door ability, which says once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you might put it onto the bench. And if you do, you put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You have to run Area 0 with 2 Mescopropon and Expanded Beta. Bring back Sky Field. Yeah, I'm still so sad that Expanded Beta doesn't have Gen 6 and Gen 5 cards. Like, at least add Gen 6 cards first. Like that would be a step in the big step in the right direction. It's like if we're just missing Gen 5, then like sure, what are we missing then? I guess if we're just missing Gen 5, we're missing stuff like Bicycle and Exeggcute and Life Dew is a big one, I guess. There's not too many, but there's like some big ones. Computer Search, yeah, it's like the good the A-specs from back in the day. So Computer Search, Life Dew, and Dowsing Machine are like the three most relevant ones, I think. Anyway, we run 2 copies of Giratina because we really don't need more than that because we have lots of recursion in this list. I'll show you more recursion. The attack does not matter in Giratina, by the way, because we don't have Psychic Energy. The Giratina is just there to get resummoned to the bench every time. We also run 1 copy of Exeggcute. Exeggcute, you might have seen this card before, but it has a propagation ability that whenever it's in the discard pile, I can add it to my hand if I use the ability. It says once during your turn, but since your hand is private information and your discard pile is public information, this technically can be used an infinite amount of times during your turn. You forgot how BS that Giratina is? Yeah, the Giratina is pretty BS. So you can guaranteed get these 2 Giratinas and the Exeggcute back on your bench every turn, which is really, really nice. Of course, you would still have to play the Exeggcute from your hand onto your bench, but I don't think that's a big deal whatsoever. The Exeggcute also helps us with like using quick balls and stuff if we don't have cards that we don't want to discard in our hand. And to find these cards, well, you can of course use Battle Compressor. You search your deck for 3 cards, up to 3 cards, and discard them. So if you find Giratinas and Exeggcutes, and your Exeggcutes, then if they're in the discard pile, you can immediately put them on the bench already. Bro is going to Dowsing Machine for free like he did last week with Exeggcute. I only run 1 Exeggcute in this list. The Meloetta Donga list was absolutely fucking nuts, but that had 3 Exeggcutes. I think that's a little overboard for anything non-donk. So I just stuck with 1 because I wanted to use the deck space more efficiently. So just 1 Exeggcute. I also don't have an A-spec that discards cards. I don't run Computer Search or Dowsing Machine. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have an A-spec that discards cards. I run Secret Box, but you'll see that in a bit. Anyway, Battle Compressor is really good. Like one of the best cards in formats. Honestly, not gonna lie. I truly think Battle Compressor is one of the best cards in format. That like there's no two ways about it. But another way we have Pokemon recursion is with the Dragonite-EX from Evolutions. Dragonite-EX is a basic 2-price 180 HP colorless Pokemon with the ability to pull up. Bro's pulling up. And what that means is whenever you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you're allowed to put 2 basic Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. As long as they're not Dragonite-EX exactly. That's fine, because we run 1 copy of this. The whole plan is to use, for example, a Night Stretcher every time. So that your Night Stretcher is effectively grabbing you 3 Pokemon rather than just 1. If you Night Stretcher for the Dragonite and play the Dragonite, you get 2 more basic Pokemon with that to fill your bench with. It's a really efficient use of your Night Stretcher. In case you're unfamiliar, I run 2 Night Stretchers. Night Stretcher grabs a Pokemon or basic energy from your discard pile to your hand. Pretty simple card, really effective at what it does. This is broken with Scoop Up Net, by the way. Yeah, no, Dragonite-EX was hella broken with Scoop Up Net, I agree. Scoop Up Net luckily is banned. We also run 1 Rescue Stretcher for a little more aggressive recovery in case we are missing a lot of pieces that are in the discard and we just need to shuffle them into deck if we're facing deck out soon. I unfortunately don't own a Rescue Stretcher yet, but there's 1 copy in there. And some other Pokemon that you can now reuse every turn because they have on-play ability. Like the thing with Dragonite is what's really nice is that you can reuse Pokemon that have on-play abilities like once every turn. So stuff like Crobat V, where if you play this, you draw until you have 6 cards in your hands. We can now like replay that every turn if we discard it with Tsareena. Same goes for the Dedenne-GX, which has the same ability but discards your hand and draw 6 cards rather than on play, rather than drawing up to 6. We also have Squawkabilly to finish off the whole draw 6 trio. This of course doesn't really have reusability because the ability can only be used during your first turn. Still really nice to draw cards. So definitely did not skimp on putting that in the deck specifically. No Rescue Stretchers, there's 1 right here. There's literally 1. I just talked about this. I just talked about the Rescue Stretchers. I run 1 with 2 Night Stretchers. This could have been 3 Rescue Stretchers, but I figured Night Stretcher is a little bit more versatile because sometimes I do want basic energies. Oh, I don't own any. No, that's true. I don't own any Rescue Stretchers. Correct. I didn't actually physically play the Pokemon TCG until like middle of Sword and Shield era, so like around E-Block. I played a lot of online before that, like way past before that. A lot of PTCGO. But I didn't actually own physically. Gang, I have like 20. Yeah, but you're probably in the US, right? I'm in a different continent. Like, I would appreciate if you paid shipping for that, but you're not gonna do that. PTCGO crying. I know, right? I know. Here. More recursion abilities. Eldegoss V. Whenever you play this Pokemon from your hand into your bench, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. So this is VS Seeker on an on-play ability. It's really nice. There's also VS Seekers in this deck, but this is really nice in case we're item locked, for example. We played the game before PTCGO came out. Valid. You haven't seen that card since 2020? Yeah, no, Eldegoss V rarely sees play in Expanded, but I figured it probably would work pretty well here, not gonna lie. Because Badu is getting more and more popular, of course. The first set was Call of Legends. I think the first set that I actually like considered playing competitively, the first set that I actually like started playing competitively, I think was Team Siege. I did like look at Pokemon cards before that and thought they were cool, etc. I think I owned some cards from the EX era. Yeah, I definitely owned some cards from the EX era and the Diamond Pro era and Heart Gold Soul Silver era. But that was just me collecting as a child a little bit. First set you started collecting was Sun and Moon. And then you played PTCGO around Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. Gotcha. First format was 2012 Worlds in Online in the height of Mewtwo shenanigans. So like Mewtwo, Darkrai, Terrakion stuff. Gotcha. Alright. Tapu Lele is also here to search our deck for a supporter rather than search our discard pile for a supporter. I think this is like a no-brainer inclusion in like practically any deck at this point. If I'm gonna be honest, any deck that wants Pokemon on our bench. Yeah, I think that's valid. Let's talk about the energy count now. The energy count that I'm running for this deck is 3 basic Grass Energy and 2 basic Lightning Energy. As you can see, the Tsareena's attack is 1 Grass and 1 Colorless Energy. So I figured the best way to handle acceleration towards Tsareena is to just use attachments per turn. And since we're running 3 Battle Compressors already, also use a Tapu Koko Prism Star, which allows us to accelerate 2 Lightning Energy to 2 of our bench Pokemon. Sorry, 1 Lightning Energy to 2 of our bench Pokemon. And it puts itself in the lost zone, sure, but if you can actually accelerate to 2 Tsareenas, that's pretty hype, isn't it? Let me see if I can actually move this light. It's collecting a little less. I think that's better. Yeah. Cool. All right. Hold on. I'm going kind of out of order here, but that's okay. Let's talk about Raihan as well right now, because I also have Raihan in terms of energy acceleration. In case you don't know, Raihan is a supporter that you can only play if one of your Pokemon got knocked out during your opponent's last turn. And it attaches a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and then you can search your deck for a card. It's a pretty powerful supporter, but that's our other form of energy acceleration that we have in the deck right now. So this is how I'm planning on chaining Tsareena V's every turn, potentially. Shouldn't be too difficult with this specific setup, I think. Unless we price like 3 energy, then it might be difficult, but if you price 3 out of 5 energy, then sure, beat me. In case any of you are familiar with this, I also run the Giratina Prism Star combo in it, because we already want a lot of Pokemon on the bench. I might as well use the Mr. Mime Oranguru engine to put Giratina Prism Star in prizes. I'll talk about the combo right now. Giratina Prism Star is a Pokemon with the ability Wish Upon a Star. If you took this Pokemon as a face-down prize card during your turn and your bench isn't full, which it likely isn't because we just discard Pokemon to use our attack, so it's likely not full. We can put it, before we put it in our hand, you may put it onto your bench and take 1 more prize card. And the way we're going to do that is using both Oranguru and Mr. Mime. So Oranguru has the ability Primate Wisdom, which says that I can switch a card from my hand with the top card of my deck. And then Mr. Mime has the ability that I can switch the top card of my deck with one of my face down prize cards. So effectively, if I have Jirachi Prism Star in my hand, I can move it to the prizes by using these two abilities. Which would allow us to consistently get one extra prize card at any turn in the game, obviously. We don't have to do this turn 1 specifically, but if we really want to do it turn 1 and we have surprise some combo pieces, we have one copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball. If we play this, we can swap this with a basic Pokemon in our prizes. But obviously not necessarily not necessary unless it's still prized after we've taken our first few prizes. Yes, I do want to take extra prize. So this is kind of like the backbone ideas of the deck. So let's talk about the standard trainers that we're running. We of course are running 4 Quick Ball, excellent in an Exeggcute deck. If you play this from your hand, discard another card which can be Exeggcute, of course. And you search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it in your hands. Excellent to use for the Crobat Dedenne Squawkabilly engine. So let's put that there. We are also running 4 copies of Ultra Ball. I think this is a very infamous card. Ultra Ball allows us to search our deck for a Pokemon if we discard 2 other cards from our hand. Shouldn't be that crazy to use from time to time. We're also running 3 copies of Trainers Mail to look at the top 4 cards of our deck and reveal any trainer there except for Trainers Mail itself and put it in our hands. Trainers Mail Loki is, I think, a card they might have to ban at some point because this card is just unnecessarily broken. This card, Trainers Mail, is so fucking good. It's crazy. Trainers Mail is like insane. I feel the same way about Battle Compressor, but I think Trainers Mail is like even more insane than Battle Compressor. I don't think they're gonna ban Trainers Mail, but it's like one of those cards that like is good for no fucking reason. As in like it's just a random ass trainer that's just like actually just in almost every deck. It's the only decks that it's not a staple in is in, I think, Stall Control or yeah, just in Stall Control. That's it. Let's talk about some tool search because we do have some tools. We run 1 copy of Adventure Bag to search our deck for 2 tools, but we also run a spec Secret Box. I talked about this earlier. This card can only be played if we discard 3 other cards from our deck, from our hand, sorry. And we get to search our deck for 1 of each trainer card. So an item, a supporter, a tool, and a stadium. Really powerful search cards. Can get us into a lot of things that we want. Yeah. I also don't think they will. I also don't think they will because they keep reprinting both Compressor and Mill in Japan. They do? Oh. That's weird. Why don't we get those reprints? I want those reprints. Like if they're expanded only, I want the reprints as well. Like, don't print them in standard, please. But like, I would love them to reprint these cards because, okay, well, I already own them. To be fair, I already own them. But still, if I didn't own them, they would be a lot cheaper if they were reprinted. They're stamped promos. Gotcha. Okay, so let's talk about some tools that we're running in this deck since I just discussed the tool search. We run 2 copies of Float Stone. This gives the Pokemon, it's attached to 0 retreat cost, which is really nice. Also practically a staple that I would love to see reprinted really soon. I don't think we're going to see this reprinted soon because we're going to get Air Balloon back into Black Bolt White Flare set. I doubt that Float Stone is going to be reprinted soon, like at all. You'd like them to reprint it and extend the staple set in the West. Doesn't impact standard just yet. Yeah, same. Cards like Float Stone, for example. Or like Quick Ball, Battle Compressor, Trainer's Mail, Bicycle. Stuff like that. You know? Float Stone would be too good. No. We also run 1 for Seal Stone, which allows us to search a card for a deck if we flip our V-Star marker. If this is attached to one of our V Pokemon. Well, we have Eldegoss V and Crobat V and 3 Tsareena V, so I don't think it should be a problem to find a V Pokemon to attach it to. Which is why we also have Sky Seal Stone as an option. If we use this ability and grab a knockout on a Pokemon V Max or V Star by one of our basic Pokemon V, so by one of our Tsareenas, we get an extra prize card, so we can cheat even more prize cards if we want to. I want to take, listen, Tsareena wants to take the extra prizes because we bench a lot of liabilities and then we discard a bunch of liabilities. I mean, if Reggie, like, the thing is with Tsareena is we don't cheat damage on the bench. Stuff like that, for example, Regidrago and Lugia can do. So since I don't cheat damage on the bench, I really want to take the extra prizes. To just try and keep up with Regidrago and Lugia. I think this is like the best way to go about it. Let's talk about some other supporters that we're running. We got Marnie for some hand disruption. This is basically Iono, but instead of counting our prize cards to draw cards, I'd always guarantee draw 5, and your opponent always guaranteed draws 4 cards. Then we have a Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7. Excellent draw cards. We have a Guzma for gusting. So this switches one of our Pokemon and switches one of our opponent's bench Pokemon to the active by our choice. And we run one Pokemon Ranger to remove all effective attacks on each player and his or her Pokemon. This is mostly as an anti-Badu card or an anti-item lock card or whatever. And maybe like there's some Noivern EX attacks that are really annoying as well for this deck. I forgot what the name is, but if they want to use that, then we can play Pokemon Ranger for that. You're allowed to say the word fucker. I don't care. I don't care about that. Twitch Automod was a little bit aggressive there. Marnie, fucker, all those good hands I had on PTCGO screwed by you. I find it funny to see that people hate Marnie more than Iono, even though I think Iono is more egregious in my opinion. I don't know why that is. In my opinion, Marnie is a lot worse than Iono, but maybe because Marnie came first and we never had a thing like that before. Well, we did. We had Reset Stamp, but Reset Stamp was just straight up unfair. Like, actually. Of course, we run... I only have space for 2 VS Seeker in this list, but I was like, if I have Eldegoss V, there's no need for 4 VS Seeker. If we have Eldegoss V, 2 VS Seeker is probably fine. And then we have 4 cards left to talk about. Iono gives you sauce, Marnie did not. Yeah, okay, fair. We have 4 cards left to talk about, and I really noticed in this list that you often want to have a gust effect and play Raihan on the same turn. So I opted to run for Cross Switcher as the last card in this list. Cross Switcher is a card that you have to play 2 of at once in order to use it, and which has then the same effect as Guzma. But yeah, Cross Switcher, you have to play 2 in a row. But since this deck can accumulate like pretty big hands, and so since we have access to 4 Seal Stone and lots of targeted draw with like Trainers Mail and Secret Box, I figured Cross Switcher would probably be a good call, specifically because I wanted Gust and Raihan on the same turn. So on the turns that we I do run Guzma. There's one Guzma here. There's one Guzma here, but the Cross Switchers are really nice for those late game turns where we need to use a Raihan and a Cross Switcher to need to use a Raihan and 1 Gust on that same turn to close the game out. So it's unlikely that we play all 4 Cross Switcher with this, but that's okay. Since it is a late game only thing, we likely already have accumulated like 1 or 2 Cross Switcher in our hands, and we can always look for another with like either Trainer's Mail for Seal Stone or Secret Box if we haven't used it. So yeah, that's why I chose to run 4 Cross Switcher. This is a little bit of a new tech that I wanted to try out. It's working pretty well for me, honestly. You've had your time to screenshot, by the way. If you really want a list, just ask me and I'll probably paste it in chat or something. Although I don't think chat has enough room to paste it in. I am once again using my trusty Twilight Masquerade testing sleeves. These sleeves really are at the end of their era. I feel like they're so damaged. Like, look at this. They are so damaged. Like, it's crazy how damaged they are, but I like still using them because, like I said, these are just testing streams. At the end of every stream, I just take apart the deck again and make a new expanded deck or other deck specifically. So it's not like I keep these decks around forever. because I don't own that many of all those staples. I only run 3 Trainers Mail. I only own 4 Battle Compressor and 4 Quick Ball and 4 VS Seeker. I don't own any more, so I have to keep taking apart the decks and make new ones. So that's why I like these sleeves, just because I'm probably not going to use these decks in tournaments anyway. And if I want to use one of these decks in a tournament, then I'll just put them in proper sleeves, you know? We want to save the good sleeves. Because this is just testing, like I said. Any questions about the deck? I know I'm already shuffling it up, but any questions about the deck before we get started? Oh yeah, I'm noticing once again that I should remind myself to not put my elbows on the table when shuffling, just so that the camera doesn't shake. You hate Ace Trainer more than both of these. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fair. I hate Ace Trainer too. Like, Archer gives me similar vibes, but at least Archer limits your deck to be only Team Rocket's Pokemon. Like, not only, but like a big portion Team Rocket's Pokemon. So, yeah. I see what you mean. I feel similar towards Ace Trainer. I like Teammates more as a combat concept than Ace Trainer. I do think Iono is more well executed than Ace Trainer as well. Let me lower the brightness on my phone so that battery can stick for a little longer. Sorry for the phone shake, the camera shake. I apologize. Let me just grab my ability markers, which are just straight up burn markers, but if you flip them, they look as nice ability markers. It's alright. Simple deck, bench, discard, bench, Oko, repeat. Yeah. The only thing that's like not simple is like the Jirachi combo, and the reason why I run Cross Switcher specifically. But other than that, the deck is relatively straightforward. Let's grab our V-Star and GX markers as well. And let's just say if I flip heads, we go second. If I flip tails, we go first. Now let's give it a good roll. Let's give it a good roll, I said. There we go. And now it rolls off my pants. Jesus. Give it a good roll, come on. There we go. 6, okay. That means we go second in this game specifically. So that means we need to take a turn 1 knockout. Oh my god. I think that's possible with this list though, not gonna lie. Let's take a look at our opening hands. And we open 0 Pokemon. Okay, interesting. Guess I'm gonna have to reshuffle. Okay then. Sure. Guess we're gonna have to reshuffle. But yeah, if you guys want a community evening or like a stream where we play community games, stuff like Jackbox or Mario Kart 8. I don't have the new Mario Kart yet. Or like, I don't know, any other party games. Some stuff like, what's that called again? A Gardic Phone? You could consider that as well. If you guys want that, please let me know. I'm not really tempted to celebrate affiliate anniversary. I do want to celebrate actual streamiversary. So like the day that I did my first ever live stream. Warzone stream is also one, of course. If you guys really want that soon, then I guess I can organize like a community event for that soon. But my actual streamiversary, so like the anniversary of when I did my first stream ever, is in November. So I want to make a bigger party for that. Usually, I usually don't really celebrate affiliate anniversary anyway, because this whole thing is not really about making money. For me, it's just sharing my passion, making some content along the way for this. And it's never been about the money for me, as you can see, because I'm spending it on Pokemon cards. Okay. Opponent has 1 mulligan. Let's see if they get 2. How many basics are in this deck? There's a lot of basic Pokemon in this deck. I'm surprised we're actually getting mulligans. You finally have 4 Sun and Moon Gold Nest Balls on live. Yippee. Nice. Slay. Let's see. We do have a basic Pokemon right now. We have exactly 1. That's nuts. Okay. Let's say we're playing against like Regidrago or something. I don't know. Flip it over and draw for turn. Get a Trainer's Mail. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna Ultra Ball away Raihan and Sky Field. Since we're doing a deck check, I'm gonna flip over the prices because I don't want to price check. Okay, we priced for a Seal Stone and Crobat and Dedenne. Oh boy. Those are bad prices. Let's see, what are we gonna grab from the Ultra Ball? I think I have to grab Tsareena V from this. Probably. I'm gonna have to grab Tsareena V. Yeah. I don't think... I mean, we are going second, so we do have a supporter for turn that we can use. But I think it has to be Tsareena V here. I want to play the Trainers Mail, so let's shuffle the deck. Shuffle it up. This pricing is kind of unfortunate because I would have loved, to burn the second Ultra Ball on like a Dedenne or a Crobat, but I don't think that's gonna happen here, unfortunately. At least Eldegoss V isn't banned, so I don't really have a big problem with, or banned, priced. So I don't really have a big problem with actually discarding my supporters here. I don't necessarily want to play. Yeah, let's play Trainers Mail, see what we get. I get one trainer, which is VS Seeker. So I guess I'm taking this. Am I actually taking the VS Seeker? Maybe I don't want to take the VS Seeker. Raihan is in discard, which is not active. I think I'm actually not going to take the VS Seeker. Honestly, you would maybe cut the Eldegoss for another Tina. No, I think Eldegoss is good. We don't need multiple Tinas. You'll see once I get a combo set up that I don't need multiple Tinas. I'm just going to rip this other Ultra Ball as well. And I think I'll get Tapu Koko. Yeah, I think Tapu Koko is an alright grab here. Really want to see Battle Compressor in my next draw from the Squawkabilly. If possible. But I think Eldegoss is really, really good. It allows us to run less VS Seekers, which in turn allows us to run more cards in our deck. You rarely need more than 2 Tinas. If you also have an Exeggcute. Like, what I'm trying to say is, I think you have more than enough if you run like 1 Dragonite and 2 or 3 recurrers. You should just spend £10 on some PCGL codes for Trainers Toolkit. 2 Crobat V and Trainers Toolkit 3 Lumineon V and Trainers Toolkit 4 Lele-GX, as well as Paldea Evolved United Wings promos. No, don't. It's not worth. It's not worth. Just craft them. It's not worth, bro. Alright. Okay, that's all shuffled up. Let's use Squawk and Seize to draw 6 cards. Well, I'm finding Exeggcute and Quick Ball. That's a start. Okay, we find Research. That's really good. Let's Quick Ball Exeggcute. What do I want to find off of this Quick Ball? Probably either Mr. Mime or Oranguru. I think those are my only options here, actually. I could do Tapu Lele, but I don't really want to find a supporter here. I could consider Dragonite-EX or another Tsareena V. I could do another Tsareena V. I think that's fine. I want to be able to do the double Dance of the Ancients soon anyway. Buying codes is not worth ever. Yeah, exactly. Unless it's celebrations. No. Celebrations codes are so goddamn expensive. I use my purple tickets, or like my purple tickets to buy celebrations packs because that gives me the most yellow tickets. Or am I saying it the other way around? That's how I do it. Yeah. So definitely want to play the Sky Field. Definitely want to play the Trainers Mail. Kangaroo. I can't grab Trainers Mail. I literally got 0 hits from this Trainers Mail. That's so cringe, bro. That's so cringe. Okay, I have to shuffle again because I'm gonna use Research. Oh, those celebrations are obscenely expensive. Exactly, because they know that it's the best way to get currency in the game. Just don't spend money on PTCG Live because you don't have to. If you want like more gems / tickets for doing things, just play more games. So you'll get the level ups and you get the gems. Spam games, just use the purple ones to buy celebration packs. Yeah, exactly. Please never spend money, actual money on TCG Live. This is not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, let's rip the research. Discarding the lightning. Is there other things I want to pull aside for now? No, not really. Draw 7. 6. Okay, I found Heavy Ball. That's huge. The Jirachi is also here. Okay, I wonder how many Pokemon are in my deck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull back Exeggcute with the propagation ability. And I'll use Ultra Ball, discarding Exeggcute and the Lightning Energy to search my deck for Mr. Mime. Here we go. And then I'll pull back the Exeggcute once more with propagation. And I'll use Quick Ball, discarding Exeggcute to grab Dragonite-EX or Oranguru, probably Oranguru. I'm not going to shuffle yet because I also have a Battle Compressor in my hand. Are the Tina Pinks at all relevant? Not really. Usually not. Usually they're not relevant whatsoever. Usually. So I have the Jirachi combo here. So let's first Heavy Ball for, I think, the Crobat. Yeah, because no, we can grab the Dedenne as well if we want to, but Crobat's probably better. Is Crobat better? These 3 cards are going to be gone. Yeah, let's grab Crobat because I don't necessarily want to discard. No, I think discarding this Cross Switcher is fine because we have 1 prize, but I think I'm going to go for the Crobat. Swapping the Crobat with the Heavy Ball here. We're going to play down the Oranguru and the Mr. Mime. Let's Battle Compressor as well to discard Giratina for sure, and Giratina and Sky Field. No, it's probably better to discard Dragonite here. It's probably fine. From what I've noticed, the Tina Pinks can be relevant, but usually they aren't. So you could also just run 3 Exeggcutes with this list. But I like Tina because you can technically like do pings if you're kind of like in a stalemate against a safeguard Pokemon and you don't have a Gust. You can still like discard your Tinas to once again resummon them and do the pings. That's why specifically I went for this split. Okay. So Battle Compressor goes here. Let's put these here. The thing is, I still haven't found a Grass Energy, so that's why I went for the Crobat. So let's use Tapu Koko's Dance of the Ancients to accelerate a Lightning Energy here and a Lightning Energy here. And put the Tapu Koko in the Lost Zone. There we go. Then we use Oranguru to switch this Jirachi Prism Star with the top card of our hands. Oh my god, I got Cross Switcher. Holy shit. That's really good. We use Pantomime. I'm gonna shuffle my prizes now because I don't want to know which cards I'm switching. You won't buy codes? Good. Spend money on actual cards, not card codes. And then we'll swap this Jirachi here. This is a Jirachi, yeah. With like, let's say this price. There you go. I think I'll actually rip the Cross Switcher now and just hope that I find energy. Because I know there's none in prizes. Then use Crobat, draw 6. Oh, the Tsareena V is now out of the prizes. That's huge. Oh boy. Technically, Trainer's Milk can still get me. No. Can we get somewhere here? Trainer's Milk could get me Night Stretcher, but it doesn't find me the Grass Energy that I need. Oh my god, did I just whiff the Grass Energy, even though none are priced? That's crazy. Let's see. Let's rip the Trainer's Mail. 2, 3. The Grass Energy is taunting me. Forest Seal Stone is still in prizes, unfortunately, so I can't really use Adventure Bag for that. If I play Adventure Bag, I still can grab Float Stone and the Sky Seal Stone, but I don't think that's it. Adventure Bag is like the best call here. Probably. Yeah. Let's play the Adventure Bag to grab Sky Seal Stone and the second Float Stone. There's still some search cards in my hand, but I'm not sure if I actually want to play those. The fact that I actually whiffed on the Grass Energy is so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. I really was hoping that I would get Heavy Ball off of the... Just did 290 damage with United Wings. Slay. Wait, how did you do 290 specifically? Because United Wings does increments of 20. Or did you use like Vitality Band or something? Hold on, let me think. I want a Quick Ball BS Seeker to search the deck still, maybe. We can grab Tapu Lele. It's the only card we can grab. But supporters are in here. Guzma is still in here and Marnie is still in here. Okay. Not nothing. Choice Belt. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I was like, even with Mochi, you can't get there because that's 40. Let me take a sip of water before we continue. But I think the play here is to just attach the Float Stone here and just retreat into a single prizer. Like, retreat into Oranguru. There. Fast turn. Feels really bad. The fact... How the heck did I actually whiff the Grass Energy? I normally never whiff the Grass Energy. Okay, so let's say they grab a knockout on Oranguru. They're now on 5 prizes. I will push my Float Stoner just so I have a retreat plus Guzma if I need to. Draw for turn. Skyfield is like the most useless card I can find here. I can technically Eldegoss V for a research, but that would mean that I discard my Cross Switcher, which I don't really want to do. The thing is, I didn't attack, so I can't reuse the Crobats, unfortunately. So I think what I have to do is use Tapu Lele's Wonder Tag. Find Marnie. I think that's the play that I have to make here. Okay. The Sky Seal Stone works on like any Pokemon, right? From your basic Pokemon V in total. Okay, so I'm just gonna attach. Not sure if I want to use this, but I'm gonna attach it to the Tsareena V here. I already discarded the other Float Stone, so I think that's fine. So yeah, let's use Marnie. Shuffle these cards. And draw 5. We find 2 Night Stretchers here. Am I gonna secret box this? I think I kind of have to. Let's see. Stadium I'm grabbing is obvious. Dude, there's still 3 fucking Grass Energies in my deck. How? There's no supporter or tool left in my deck, so I only grab 1 stadium, which is Sky Field. And then what? Do I grab the Battle Compressor? I think I do grab the compressor, so I can discard a Grass and then Night Stretcher it back. I think that is the plan. I think that has to happen. This game is very cursed already, I can tell. So we compressor, the 1 grass. I think that's it. Just the 1 grass. Yeah. It has to be just the 1 grass. Maybe also the Ultra Ball, because that's hard to play at this point. I think that's fine. Quick Ball is still fine. Oh, I forgot. I didn't have to. Hold on. I'm gonna do a slight take back. See, I'm not gonna discard this Night Stretcher from the. I'm not gonna discard the Night Stretcher from the secret box because I forgot I could use Exeggcute as the 3rd card to discard. So that's fine. Okay. We Night Stretcher the Grass Energy. A small take back. See, I hope you guys don't mind. Attach it to Tsareena. We'll use our Giratina's Distortion Doors to put some damage counters on their Pokemon. I'll use Execcute's Propagation to put it back into my hand and then bench it. And let's say Regidrago V-Star isn't active right now, so let's use Queen's Orders to discard to do 20 damage. Plus 40 is 60. Plus 40 is 100. Plus 40 is 140. Plus 40 is 180. Plus 40 is 220. Plus 40 is 260. I need 1 more discard, so 300. Which will KO the Regidrago V-Star. Let's just put these cards here. Like that. Means we get to grab 2 prizes. Let's grab these 2. Wait, yo, there's a Jirachi Prism Star. We can bench that and then grab another prize. Nice. Wow, who would have expected that? I'm gonna flip my prices again because the Jirachi shenanigans are over. And it's easier to keep track of. But the fact that the Heavy Ball and the Dedenne and Forest Seal Stone are still prized, the fact that I actually just grabbed Compressor and Cross Switcher is nuts. Okay, end of turn. They probably KO'd Tsareena, let's be honest. They 100% KO this. This is a Raihan turn and not a Guzma turn. I could technically try and find the other Cross Switcher. I don't think that's too difficult finding the other Cross Switcher. So I think I'll push Jirachi here. They go down to 3 prizes. Does Jirachi go to Lasso when you discard it? Yeah, every Prism Star card does when you discard it. Draw for turn. Oh, Eldegoss V. This means I don't have to find. BS Seeker. Nice. Let's see. Yes, let's use Eldegoss. Let's play Eldegoss V and use it. Grab back a Raihan that was discarded at the start of the game. Yeah, it was literally near the bottom of the discard pile. Let's play Raihan to attach a Grass Energy to the Tsareena V and search our deck for cards. I think we're going to search for the Cross Switcher. I think that makes the most sense here. Yeah. I have Recovery in hand for the Dragonite, so I think that's fine. Shuffle the deck. Let's rip the Cross Switchers. See, now you guys get to see the power of Raihan plus Cross Switcher. It's so good when you can just search for the other Cross Switcher with Raihan. And if we Cross Switcher a V-Star to the active, we can use the Sky Seal Stone to grab 1 more prize. So let's use the V-Star power. Because we're planning on KOing this Regidrago V-Star that we just bossed up. Let's Night Stretcher for Dragonite-EX. And play the Dragonite-EX. We get to grab 2 basic Pokemon from our discard pile to our hand. So let's grab the Crobat V. And let's grab the Mr. Mime. Where's the Oranguru? I think the Oranguru is also in here somewhere. Yeah, it's here. Let's put that here as well. I think Oranguru's here better than Mr. Mime, so that's why I wanted to find the Oranguru. Let's put those in my hands. Oranguru down. Compressor. We're planning to win the game on this turn, so let's discard Tsareena V. Do I need anything else? No, I straight up just need to find the Rescue Stretcher, I think. I think we still get there. Yeah, we still get to 8 regardless. Never mind. We're fine. We don't even need to play Battle Compressor. So I can bench the Crobat V and not use the ability. Because what we can do, I mean, I can also Primate Wisdom to swap this card with this card. I got VS Seeker, woo! What I can do is we can pull back the Giratinas and the Exeggcute, of course. And now we can swing Queen's Hoarder to discard this one. 60, 100, 140, 180, 220, 60, 300, 360 damage. Sorry, 340 damage. These all get discarded. Jirachi goes to Lost Zone. And we get 3 prize cards because we get 1 extra from the Sky Seal Stone. And that's GG. That's how you win against Regidrago. You just go 3-3. That's how you win against Drago. Just go 3-3 forehead. You don't even need to attack on the first turn. I mean, to be fair, I played this game as if they didn't have Timeless GX or whatever, but even then, they were on 3 prize cards. There's no way we would have been able to grab that with the extra turn they got from the Timeless GX. There's no way. So let's shuffle. Some more. I do like that the deck actually just functions really, really well. It works so well. The cross switchers are so nice to add as well. Like I was considering running Prime Catcher as a spec because I really wanted to gust with Raihan. And then I saw Cross Switcher in the builder and I was like, oh my god, wait, this is so much better actually because I still get to use Secret Box. The Secret Box is just so much better than Prime Catcher. In Expanded, that is. I don't think that's true for Standard at all. I do like that in Standard now, multiple A-specs are actually viable. It used to back in the day when Temporal Forces just came out, and Twilight Masquerade after, that Prime Catcher was just used in like 90% of decks, and the other A-specs didn't really see much play, but it seems that there's a lot of A-specs that see play nowadays. Like some, of course, still see like 0 play, unfortunately. Actually, is there an A-spec that actually sees 0 play? I don't think there is. I think Amulet of Hope is like the one A-spec that sees like no play in any meta deck whatsoever. Ancient, okay, so yeah. Awakening Drum doesn't see play, I guess, and Reboot Pod doesn't see play, but they did see play when Temporal Forces came out, so like they don't nowadays anymore, but they have seen play in the past. Reboot Pod has definitely seen play with like Darkrai V-Star stuff. Prime is only 60%. Dangerous Laser shit, but Dangerous Laser sees play in Donk decks occasionally if they don't run Secret Box. Dangerous Laser sees play in the Meloetta EX Donk deck that I made for Standard. Quote unquote, sees play. Yeah, you're right. Dangerous Laser is one of those useless A-specs, I guess. But stuff like, even like Miracle Headset and Pokevital A see play in specific decks, and I think that's really cool. Donk isn't the real deck. Yeah, you're right. Donk is not real. Okay, let's roll the die. We get So let's do a Regidrago game going first, sure. There we go. Ad break! Okay, then I guess I'll wait. I'll wait with watching my opening hands. Maybe I'll flip it over and we can fantasize about how we're going to play this game out. Holy shit, this opening hand is cracked, but also not really. Because I don't want to research this hand away, because... Dude, Night Stretcher and Rescue Stretcher in opener is actually kind of cursed. This opening hand's kind of cursed, because we have goaded search, but it's all discard search. So... yeah, this is not great, actually. I would love to have a Marnie with this hand, you know, play this hand down and then get a Marnie and not research. But oh well. Amulet of Hope is such a cool card, you wish it wasn't so ass, yeah. And it's gonna be even more ass when Black Bolt White Flare releases, because Tool Scrapper is gonna get reprinted. I low-key was thinking that Amulet of Hope might see a little bit of play when F-Block rotated out, because we lost Vacuum. I was like, okay, so the only answer we have for tools is like this new Ruffian card that's kind of ass in every deck but Control. And Jamming Tower, which is like, yes, it does see a play, but it doesn't permanently discard your tools. It just temporarily turns them off. So I was like, okay, yeah, Amulet of Hope can actually see play in Control now. It still sees zero fucking play. It's absolutely crazy. And it's gonna see even less play with Tool Scrapper, I swear. It's gonna see so much less play. Unfortunately, I really think Amulet of Hope is really cool, but yeah. Do you think Amulet of Hope would be more playable if it said search your deck for 4 cards rather than 3? And if not, do you think what number do you think is the breakpoint for where the card becomes good? Like, do we say the card becomes good if it's 5? Search your deck for 5 cards? Get 0 play sounds like my love life. Oh yikes. That one hits a little too close to home. I guess my love life is more like Awakening Drum. Saw a little bit of play, doesn't see play recently. Oh man. Yeah, I've been single for like the past 2.5 years. I feel dry. Let's just say that. I feel dry. Ads are almost over. So I guess I'll just put the Tsareena V here. Move these to my hand and play prize cards. Let's see if the top deck actually makes us any better. If we top deck like Marnie or Tapu Lele-GX, I'm like really happy. Or maybe even Battle Compressor. No, Battle Compressor doesn't really do it. There we go. Ad break is, well, it says ad break's over from Seribot, but it still says that there's 18 seconds left of ad. So I'll wait a little bit. Opponent is at 6 prizes. Sorry for the big yawn. It was over for you ages ago. Yeah, it's not the full 3 minutes, but like they're rolled out to all the chatters over the course of those 3 minutes. I think there's like only 30 seconds of ads or 1 minute or something. Like 1.5 minutes, but it's rolled out over all of my viewers across those times. So there we go. Let's draw for turn and draw Cross Switcher. I don't want to research this hand, man. Let's play the Trainers Mail and see if we find anything off this. Squawk, Trainers Mail, VS Seeker, Night Stretcher. Oh my lord. Guess I'll grab the VS Seeker. Dude, this hand is cursed. I guess I'm attaching this for turn, that's for certain. Let me think. I haven't shuffled my deck yet. Let's Secret Box, discarding Research, Cross Switcher, and Night Stretcher. This feels really painful. Since we're doing a deck search, I get to look at my prize cards. Yeah, we price a Cross Switcher as well. Okay, so we have 2 Cross Switcher left in deck. I price Sky Seal Stone, Ranger, My other VS Seeker, Ultra Ball. Okay, cool. I can grab Marnie off of the secret box, which is nice. Definitely Marnie and Sky Field. I think I want Compressor as well. Because I have Rescue Stretcher in hands. Maybe Quick Ball and not Compressor. Compressor feels so good here though. And I think I grab 4 Seal Stone, so I can do a 4 Seal Stone play here. So yeah, let's attach the 4 Seal Stone here. And V-Star for Crobat. I think that's the play. There. We play the Sky Field. Maybe it wasn't Crobat actually. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to not do the Crobat. Let's do another Compressor maybe. Do I have another Compressor? I surely do, right? I run 3. Where is the last Compressor? No, there's one in prizes. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. Let's play double Compressor. I think that's the best play here. To discard Lightning, Exeggcute, Lightning, Giratina, Sky Fields. There's the last Giratina. Did I miss the Giratina? Oh yeah, I did miss it. Okay. We discard all of these cards with the compressors. Go. And now, wait, we can't play Marnie because we're turn 1 going first. I'm griefing. Okay. We can't actually play Marnie. We can play our next turn. Do I want to return these to the bench? Not yet, I think. I think it's just gonna be a pass. And pray that they don't kill me. So let's say they don't kill me. Wait, I forgot to shuffle my deck. Hold on. I was like, there's no way I'd top deck Crobat V. But I forgot to shuffle my deck. If I still top deck Crobat V after this, I'm actually cracked. But odds of that are pretty slim. Odds of that are pretty slim. Right. Top deck Ultra Ball. Okay, that's not really a card I want to see here. Don't want a VS Seeker here either, because I don't want to research all these resources. Could have considered discarding like Crobat with Battle Compressor to Rescue Stretchers for this turn. But I think Marnie just feels safer here. Goodbye, friend. Gotta eat. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining in. Enjoy your dinner. What's for dinner, if you're still here? I'm curious. I want to know. There we go. Oh, whoopsie. 5 fresh cards. Okay, so I see Giratina here, which is a little scary. Let's do Sky Fields, or Quick Ball the Sky Fields. Grabbing another Tsareena? Not sure. I think we do. Grab the Tsareena V here. I'm sure. Maybe it's the Tapu Koko, maybe it's the Dedenne. I think I'll grab the Tapu Koko. Because there's more Tsareena V's in deck, so there's more odds for me to draw into it. I have to shuffle because I want to play the thing. I don't think I burned a Night Stretcher out of my hands. Give it a good shuffle. Let's play Crobat V. Draw until 6. I already played a supporter for turn, so I just drew into lots of useless cards. Let's see what Trainers Mail gets me. Okay, I can quick ball from the Trainers Mail. It's fine. I'll grab the Exeggcute and quick ball Exeggcute to grab the Dedenne. I really actually don't want to grab the Dedenne. I'm gonna be honest. That means I have to discard the Giratina in my hand. So it goes to Lost Zone. I can grab the Dedenne for next turn maybe. Or I just grab another Tsareena V. Better. Shuffle. I don't think I can get an attack here unless I specifically find that energy, but I don't think I have a way of doing that now. In Night Stretcher or Lightning, I guess that's maybe worth. I can still bench the Tapu Lele-GX. Look for a supporter. Raihan is definitely the play here. Yeah, this game also feels a little awkward. Gonna be honest. Okay, let's do our Pokemon recycling. Boop, boop, boop. These two have an ability to use, of course. Yeah. Then I guess we do Queen's Orders. I don't know what's in the active right now for them. Probably a Regidrago V or something. Let's say that thing has 220, right? So we do 60, 100, 140, 180, 220. Okay, that's exactly a KO, barely. So we get 2 random prizes for that. I don't even know if it's worth to go for the Giratina combo anymore. I don't think it's worth to go for it anymore, because we can't Sky Seal Stone to close out the game next turn. Like, we already used our V-Star power. Okay, they probably KO'd Tsareena V, let's be honest. Let's be honest, they KO'd Tsareena V. There's no two ways about it. Yeah. KO'd 4 prizes. I have double Cross Switchers, so this needs to be on the bench for Cross Switcher to work though. It sucks. There's no Float Stones in this card yet. Guess I'll have to push you. Okay, find Float Stone. It's a big deal. Yeah, the Giratina play is not worth it anymore, so I'll use the Float Stone to retreat to the Giratina. Then I'll Raihan. Attach the grass here. Search my deck for cards. What card do I want here? I want the Dedenne here. Yeah. Actually, I want Quick Ball so I can Quick Ball for the Dedenne. Yeah, Quick Ball, and then we Quick Ball for the Dedenne because we have an Exeggcute. This Finn's a Quick Ball, which is worth it in my opinion. So now we go for the Cross Switcher. No, we don't. Hold on, I'm stupid. Not yet, not yet. We don't go for the Cross Switcher yet. Hold up. What we do first is we use Tapu Koko's Dance of the Ancients to attach a lightning here and put it in the lost zone. And then we use Cross Switcher. And then we use the Dedenne-GX. 2, 3, 4, 6. Did I discard a Cross Switcher early on? I did. So the Cross Switcher in my hand right now is dead. See? There's another Tsareena V, that's nice. Showed up a little earlier, but okay. Let's adventure back to fin my deck of the last Float Stone. I have to shuffle because I want to use Trainers Mail. Go. Trainers Mail. Guess I'll take the Ultra Ball. Sure. Do I want to play that Ultra Ball now? Let me see. Sure, why not? We can discard Exeggcute and Cross Switcher the Ultra Ball to grab Dragonite. Yes. Actually want Eldegoss, I think. Yeah. This is better here. Bench Eldegoss. Happy match. Grab myself the Raihan back. For next turn. We do the whole resummoning thing with these 3. Boop, boop, boop. Go. I can bench one more of these, so let's bench Oranguru and switch the Mr. Mime in my hands with the top card of my deck. Rescue Stretcher doesn't really do anything other than me seeing a card right now, but that's okay. And let's say we cross switched another Dragonite V. Doesn't really matter at this point, so we need to hit 220 or 280. So 60, 100, 140, 180, 220, 260, 300. Giratina goes here. These all go to discards. And surely my Tsareena V once again gets knocked out. Push my last one. Prizes. Draw for turn. I definitely have to Raihan here. Attach that grass and search my deck for cards. I'm gonna quick ball, so I'm gonna quick ball for the Dragonite because I have the Exeggcute once again. Oh, I forgot to grab my prizes from the Regidrago, by the way. Sorry. That might have mattered. See, I got Compressor and VS Seeker. Is there a specific thing I'm looking for here? Let's think. Play the supporter for turn, so I don't need VS Seeker anymore. Let's play the Compressor, because surely there's things in my deck that I can thin out. I don't want this in my deck anymore. I need to find one of those Grass Energies. It's the thing. Discard the Guzma. And I can discard the Ball. Go. Dragonite-EX. We can grab Crobat back and Oranguru. Play down Oranguru. Play down Mr. Mime. I'll Rescue Stretcher. Tapu Lele, sure. I don't think there's supporters in my deck anymore. Let me check. Oh, there's not. Just need to play my hand down so that the Crobat actually works. Which I actually can't fully. It's fine. A bunch of Crobat here. This draws me 5 cards, which I think is the remainder of my deck. 4, 6, yeah. Touch for turn. Get back these fellas. And then swing for 360. 340, sorry. For 2 prizes. Nice. Good shit, good shit. Even when the deck is not consistent, it's consistent. It's kind of scary. Or maybe I'm just, or maybe this deck just fits my playstyle. I think that might be the thing. Because the deck is very combo heavy, very aggressive, but also isn't very brain dead. You actually need to think about your decisions, which is definitely in my wheelhouse, let's say. Because for things like United Wings, you just go Oonga Boonga search. Whereas with this, you actually have to put thought in how you want to sequence things in order to get the highest likelihood of hitting your stuff. Just harder to do than you might think. You've never tried Tsareena, but you did really enjoy Mega Guardi. Tsareena is really fun. Recommend you try it out. Tsareena is just better, because it's a basic. You don't need a Spirit Link and all that to evolve. Like, sure, Mega Guardi might have more HP, but it's like... How much HP does Mega Guardi actually have? I have no idea. Surely it's more than 220, right? Or, no, never mind. Tsareena was 200. Let's roll the die once more. It's heads. We go second for this game. Mega Guardi is 3 times cooler. True. But it's also 3 times worse. It's also 3 times worse. Okay, this is kind of cursed. I think I'll open the Eldegoss V because that's only usable later in the game anyway. This is a game going second. I should keep that in mind. So I am allowed to play in a supporter, and I should see if I can sequence a turn 1 attack. So let's open the prize and draw a top deck Tsareena V. That's really nice. I can attach the grass for turn. And I can Battle Compressor. So let's flip over the prizes because we're doing a deck search. Why do I always prize for Steel Stone and Guzma? I hate this. In Standard, Guardi was leagues better than Tsareena. Yes, but in Expanded it's not. So we're definitely going to discard the Exeggcute. I want to discard the Lightning, and I want to discard Giratina. I think that's what has to happen here. Let me just think. I do have VS Seeker, so maybe I discard not Tsareena, but the supporter that I really want to play, like Research. Research is not priced, right? No, it's not. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like that. I'll definitely attach for turn here and then retreat. No, not yet. Koko. Crobat V Dark Acid. Obviously, Tsareena is better and expanded power creep is a thing. Yeah, exactly. Power creep is a thing, unfortunately. Ooh, I draw the Dedenne. A little awkward. That makes my research plan a little bit worse. Let's see. We definitely play down the Sky Fields, no questions asked. Also have a Cross Switcher in hand, but also one in prizes, so. Let's do Venture back. Grab a Float Stone, a Force Seal Stone. I think I need to use the Force Seal Stone this game. What's the Force Seal Stone? I think I passed it. Where is it? Oh wait, no, Force Seal Stone is prized. That's so cringy. I guess I'll just grab these. Attach the Float Stone here. Attach Sky Seal Stone, not yet. How much does Tsareena do base damage? 20. And what's the multiplier again? So Mega Guardian is 110 plus 10 for every discard. And Tsareena has 20 plus 40 for every discard. So, like, if you discard 2 Pokemon, it's worse. But starting from 3 Pokemon, it gets better. I also have to discard a Night Stretcher if I do this. It's fine. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to attach a Sky Seal Stone here. And Dedenne. This hurts a little, but I'll have to do it. Let's see. I found my other Tsareena V, which is really nice. So what I can do now is retreat Eldegoss, like, I don't know, the Dedenne-GX. And now we can use Dance of the Ancients, because now we have both of our Lightnings in the discards. So, I mean, Tina Pings are semi-relevant. Yeah, kind of. It depends in the matchups, of course. If you double ping a Drago, you need to do 1 less discard to knock it out. Yeah, exactly. But, like, against Drago, you want to go 3-3 anyway, so you don't get the chance to do double pings most times on a target that you want. Alright. Heavy Ball is useless right now. Let's Compressor to discard the Tina and the Sky Field. And another Sky Field. I think that's the play. Just to thin my deck, make it better. This is not going to be a turn 1 attack, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. You had a super good deck idea a few days ago until you remembered that stage 2 cards are dog ass. For expanded or for standard? Because in standard I think stage 2 cards are really good still. In standard I think stage 2 cards are kind of goated. I'll actually switch the Sky Field with the Sky Field because this is the actual one. For expanded. Oh yeah, stage 2s are kind of ass. I mean, like Zartelion is like okay as a deck, but that's because it has a lot of consistency. This hand is also awful, by the way, so let's discard Giratina and Ball. Why did I shuffle my deck? I don't know. I want to grab Squawkabilly, I think. There we go. I don't think I want to play the Dragonite here, because the only things I can recover are Pokemon that I want in the discard pile to begin with. I mean, I can still, it's a May, right? If I play the Dragonite, yeah, it's a May. So I could just play Dragonite and not use pull up, and then use Squawk and Seize to draw 6 more. We quick ball with Exeggcute to find Mr. Mime or Oranguru. Let's grab Oranguru, bench it. It's Trainers Mail. I would have to shuffle first to do the Trainers Mail. Like the TM EVO double Magnezone turn would get you a diabolical board state. Oh yeah, for certain. They're gonna just ruin your fun. But I mean, you can do the same things with Tatsugiri-EX. If you just open a Call Res, you can Call Res for double Dragon Energy and Town Store. You can Town Store for the Sparkling Crystal. And you got a turn 1. What's the attack called? Cinnabar Lure, I think. I think the attack's called Cinnabar Lure. And then you can get several stage 2s in play. Like, for example, the Ancient Origins Vileplume, the Magnezone from Plasma Storm. There's Pidgeot-EX. There's a bunch of cool stage 2s that you can get in play like that. Regidrago, if you want to. Because it's not limited to stage 2s. What do I want off of this Trainer's Mail? I already played a supporter for turn. Marnie, I guess. So that I can discard the Marnie and the Lele with Ultra Ball to find the Mr. Mime. Yeah, there we go. You were just thinking Rain Dance Magnezone plus Plasma Magnezone out in a single turn. That sounds like so extremely powerful, but it is really hard. Is it really? Yeah. I mean, you could try that with like the Tatsugiri-EX combo. Because you have stuff like Pokemon Communication, but I don't know, once again, how reliable that is. Yeah, there's no Tina resummons here. It's a full board. What I definitely want to do is, okay, I'm going to shuffle the prizes. Because I don't want to know which prize I'm grabbing. Or which prize I'm swapping, so to say. I'm going to keep the prizes in. Because what I want to do is I want to Primate Wisdom this Cross Switcher to the top of my deck. I get a Tsareena V. And then I want to Pantomime discard back there. I have no idea what that is. Let's just pass the turn. This was going second, so they definitely have a KO on the Dedenne for to go down to 4 prizes. Don't really have a Guzma play live because I priced Guzma. I mean, I might top deck Guzma here, but yeah, let's just promote the Crobat with the Float Stone. There we go. Draw for turn. Oh, we got 4 Seal Stone. Okay, that's something. Let's think. I don't think we can afford to do anything crazy here. I think I want to Primate Wisdom my Tsareena to the top. And then Pantomime my Tsareena to here. So I know that this is Cross Switcher and this is Tsareena. Don't want those yet. Let's see. I really don't want to use 4 Seal Stone. That's kind of my gripe here. Let's retreat Crobat V. Tsareena V. Assuming there's a Regidrago V-Star inactive, we'll use the V-Star power Sky Seal Stone. And we'll go ahead and attack it for 2060, 100, 140. I missed attachment for turn this turn, which sucks, but it is what it is. This is 140, 180, 220, 60. Oh, wait, I forgot a Tina ping. Hold on. There was room for 1 Tina. 300. There you go. That's how you get there. I forgot I had room on the bench still. Yeah, all those go to discard. We KO Prego. And I want to grab 2 prize cards like that. Like that. Get Guzma and Ultra Ball. Nice. I'm assuming this gets KO'd. So I go down to... Oh wait, no, I get 3 prizes. Sorry. My bad. I get 3 prizes, so I get this one as well. Cross Switcher, okay. Go, this one gets KO'd. By another V-Star Regidrago, I'm assuming, so no need to gust anything this turn. Draw for turn. Yeah, I don't need to do any gusting here. So let's Ultra Ball away the Guzma and the 4 Seal Stone. I get the deck check again, so let's flip over the prizes. I know 2 of them, of course. Technically, I know all 3. Come on. So what we're gonna Ultra Ball for is nothing. Oh no, wait, we have Jirachi. Yeah, I was about to say like nothing. I'm pretty sure I had a Jirachi in my deck still. Yeah, I did Sky Seal Stone. Yeah, I noticed it right away. The Magnezone can accelerate special electric energy, I think. No, the card wording is cringe. Indeed, it can't. There we go. Get the Jirachi. I want a Trainers Mail first. Ooh, VS Seeker's huge. Or do I Quick Ball? Quick Ball's also big because I can Rescue Stretcher a bunch of things back in my deck and then Quick Ball for one of those things. I have Ultra Ball in hand as well. I think I'll grab VS Seeker from this. Not sure what I want a VS Seeker for, but special electric energy only counts as electric energy if they attach to a Pokemon. Oh, you mean Speed Lightning? Yeah, that's right. Is Flash Energy worded the same, or is it also, or is it worded differently? I want a VS Seeker from Marnie, I think. Rescue Stretcher. Get some cards to the deck. Actually, no. I think it's better to Rescue Stretcher Dragonite to hand. Bench the Dragonite. Use Pull Up to get Mr. Mime and Oranguru. That's maybe a little greedy. I think I have to do it like this. Bench Mr. Mime and Oranguru. Primate Wisdom the Jirachi to the top. Now we're gonna shuffle the prizes. Okay, pull up. Yeah. And then we use Pantomime. Swap these 2. Did find Quick Ball. I guess I'll rip the quick Ball just to check what the bottom prizes that I got. I got Trainers Mail back. Really hope I got a draw gas from Marnie. I should have taken research actually, not Marnie. Should have waited with this VS Seeker. I'm gonna do my take backseat. I'm gonna do my take backseat of the game. I'm gonna swap that Marnie with the research and play this as a research to just draw 7. Yeah, I found Night Stretcher. That's like the most important one that I wanted. Still haven't found my energy, which sucks. How do I get there? Do I have? I think I have to Night Stretcher for Grass Energy. I think that has to happen here. Let's first go for a Secret Box, discarding Float Stone and Cross Switcher and Quick Ball. I have played a supporter for turn already, so we can fin a little bit. Sky Field Battle Compressor and Raihan. This was not needed. I had 5 cards in deck. I could have just Dedenne-GX from my Night Stretcher. This was not needed, but it's okay. Shuffle. These are 2 grasses, so this doesn't do anything. But this means I can Night Stretcher for a Pokemon rather than just the energy. Don't you whiff knockout and lose here? No. Because I can Night Stretcher for Crobat, for example. Not play it yet. Then Quick Ball discards play Battle Compressor, shuffle my deck. That's 2 Grass Energies. Quick Ball the Sky Field, shuffle my deck. Play Crobat to draw the last 2 cards of my deck, which are the grasses. Attach here. And then get these 3 gamers back on board via their abilities. I'm running out of ability markers. And then to KO the Regidrago, we have 60, 100, 140, 180, 220, 260. 300 damage. Knocking out the active Regidrago V-Star. Taking these 2 prizes specifically. Oh look, there's a Jirachi. I'll use Wish Upon a Star to draw my extra prize and win. There you go. Forgot about the ones that cheat onto bench. Yeah, no, that's why this is so good, man. It's like one Dragonite EX is just practically enough to fill your bench to almost full. It's crazy. It's so nuts. Yeah. This deck feels really good. If there's anything I would change about this deck is maybe run more recovery cards. So currently I have 2 Night Stretcher, 1 Rescue Stretcher. I would maybe change it to add a second Rescue Stretcher maybe. But I don't know what to cut for that. The deck feels already a little inconsistent as is. But I think second Rescue Stretcher, if you can fit it, would be really nice. Is there any case to play Gengar? No, I think Gengar's just worse. I think Gengar's just worse than Giratina. I mean, if there was a version of the deck that wanted to play more than 4 Giratina, I guess you could consider running like 4 Giratina and then some Gengar. But this version only runs 2 Giratina, so I guess then you have an option to go for. Well, even then, I think you'd rather run more Exeggcutes than more Gengar, so I don't think there is a reason to play Gengar. I'm sorry. Well, I guess Gengar's better in the sense that you can't start Gengar, so maybe Gengar is better than Exeggcute in that case. That is an interesting question to have, though. I think there's a case to be made for it, but since there's a lot of basics in this deck already, I think running Giratina and Exeggcute as basics is fine, because we already have like the 3 basics that draw a lot of cards. We have Tapu Koko, we have 3 Tsareena Vs, we have Oranguru and Mr. Mime and a Dragonite and the Eldegoss and a Tapu Lele. So I think if you run a version with less basic Pokemon, which would be weird because you want to run a lot of basic Pokemon to play, you could consider Gengar. I guess you could consider Gengar for like, if you want to play this deck in Expanded Beta, because Expanded Beta doesn't have Exeggcute. That's a black and white era card. Guess you have no basic Psychic to do the much better attack is irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. I run no basic Psychic. Let's see. We roll heads again, so we're doing a going second game again. And we're forced to start Giratina. That's okay, no worries. Because we can just discard Giratina from the first Tsareena attack and then resummon it after. The most annoying thing is like the retreat cost on this thing, which is free, so I need to find like a switching from Gust or a Float Stone. And what? Let's start with Hisui and Heavy Ball. What is in prizes? Okay, wait, Jirachi is in prizes. Hold on. I don't want Jirachi to be in prizes though, that's kind of the thing. It's a little inconsistent. I'll grab the Oranguru. This is really awkward that Jirachi is already in prizes. I just have to hope that the last 3 prizes are not exactly Jirachi, Heavy Ball, and something else. I guess you should have been playing. Guess you should have been playing Gengar. Maybe. Well, it doesn't matter that I start this. It's fine, honestly. Let's Battle Compressor. And I want to look for at least Exeggcute here and a Lightning. And then I'm gotta think if I want to do another Giratina or if I want to do another Lightning. I really have no basic Pokemon here yet, but I can Quick Ball for like more draw. I will have to discard a Night Stretcher if I go for more draw here though. So, well, I can Night Stretcher. I can choose to discard like a cool Pokemon that draws me cards here and grab a Night Stretcher. Or actually, it's probably better to discard Tsareena V here. Get these from the compressor. That's probably better. And then we can Night Stretcher for the Tsareena. Also play down the Oranguru. Quick Ball Raihan. Get like Crobat, I think. I think Crobat's better here, yeah. I have to shuffle because I want to use the Trainers Mail. Man, these sleeves are gonna die soon. Like I feel like in this, like later in the stream, these sleeves are just gonna rip open. I'm gonna have to grab new ones. That's how they feel like right now. Let's go. I can Trainers Mail. See, draw. Which of these do I want? I want Quick Ball. Quick Ball's good here. I'll recover my Exeggcute and use Exeggcute to discard the Quick Ball. Sorry, Quick Ball to discard the Exeggcute. I'll grab Squawkabilly. Put that on the bench. Also, for standard, the Minior Gouging Fire package is like diabolically good. I know, right? I've been abusing it at the local recently. People are like so surprised. Like the Latias Minior Gouging Fire combo is so good. I don't even use it with Gouging Fire, but like Latias Minior is so good for Retreat Lock as well, because there's some control players in my local meta. It's really good against them. Okay, we're all shuffled up again. Exeggcute this in discard pile again. Hold on, let me. If I can move that a little further away. What I want to do is I'm gonna Primate Wisdom. No, not yet. Not yet. Let's play Crobat V, triggering Dark Acids to draw cards. I raw draw into the Giratina again. That's great. I draw into the 2 Battle Compressor targets that I wanted from the deck. That's so fucked. Let's see what we can Battle Compressor here. What's in my hand? I have a VS Seeker. I haven't played a supporter yet, so we should look for a supporter to discard from the VS Seeker. And I have a Dragonite in my hand. The attack is also way more relevant than you feel like it has any right to be. From the Minior, oh yeah, for sure. I have a Dragonite as well, so I can choose to discard 2 cards that I really want here. Except for Tapu, Koko, Prism Star, I guess. So let's do Eldegoss. Sorry, Tsareena. Fuck. There's a supporter I really want, and then another basic Pokemon. Mr. Mime is not priced, so let's do Mr. Mime. And then what supporter do I want to play this turn? Okay, Marnie. Oh, Marnie's priced. I can't play Marnie. Guzma? Sure. I think Guzma's alright. Guzma's discard these 3. Dragonite does that. Pull up. So I get to grab Tsareena and Mr. Mime. We'll bench them both. I think discarding Guzma was incorrect because I don't want to use the VS Seeker here anyway. I want to Primate Wisdom the Sky Seal Stone to the top of my deck because I don't want to discard it from research. Okay, Adventure Bag is actually a playable card. Hold on. I'm not going to grab the Sky Seal Stone, I think. I'm just going to go for 2 Float Stones here. There's just a Float Stone price, so I go for Float and Forest, I guess. I guess that works. Go. I really wanted to rip this before ripping the Guzma, get the hold on. I think I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm gonna VS Seeker for Raihan because I discarded that earlier. And I'm gonna play the Raihan to attach the Lightning here. Search my deck for cards. Search my deck for Tapu Koko. No, wait, there's no Lightning in my discard pile anymore. What do I want to search my deck for? The Dedenne? Secret Box? The Dedenne. I think the Dedenne is the play here. Let's Float Stone on Giratina. Don't want to do my attachment turn. 4 Seal Stone on a Crobat. Lay the Dedenne, my bench is now full. Rip. Lightning away and execute. Draw 6. There's the Tapu Koko. I don't have bench space for the Tapu Koko though. Let's see. Ultra Ball away the execute and the Sky Field. Tapu Lele? Question mark. Is there any supporter that I want to grab from deck? Like, we have Pokemon Ranger STS. I guess I'll grab it because it fits me a card later. I don't need my third Tsareena just now. Okay, refined Sky Seal Stone. Now let's attach for turn. Let's reach from the Giratina. And let's rip it. There's probably a Regidrago V in active right now, so we're doing 60. Hold on, let's remove all of these. I didn't even rip the Squawk, by the way. Did I want to rip the Squawk with this hand? No. The answer is no with this hand. 100, 140, 180, 220. There we go. That's enough to KO. Wait. I'm so stupid, bro. Oh wait, that's just a regular Regidrago V. I'm not stupid. Okay, the Sky Seal Stone isn't active if there's just a Regidrago V. I'm not stupid. Never mind. Okay. See? Grab some prize cards. There we go. Okay, so I got my heavy ball back. That's a relief. You definitely get KO'd, Tsareena. How likely is a Guzma play this turn? Very unlikely. Not that I need it, because I'm gonna attack the Regidrago V star in the active. We're gonna heavy ball for the Jirachi. Is that smart to do? It was not smart to push Tsareena at all, because I need Tapu Koko Prism Star power to do this. Let's use Tapu Lele-GX to get a supporter from our deck to Finn. I think Pokemon Ranger is the only one left in deck. Yep. It is. We Ultra Ball away the Pokemon Ranger and Eldegoss. To grab Tsareena V from the deck. It's left. Ideally, I want to do the attack for game here. But that happens only if I find my Mr. Mime and Sky Seal Stone and a full bench. And I need to find more for that. I also need to find second Float Stone. There's... No, wait! My Float Stone is cucked. I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have discarded the Eldegoss V. I should have discarded the Marnie. I want to play the Eldegoss V. I'm gonna take backsies all I want for practice, bro. I don't care. So we want an Eldegoss V for the Guzma. Actually, do we? No, I don't think we do. I think we have to draw into the Cross Switcher. We have to draw into the Cross Switchers, I think. I think that's the only play we got here. Definitely attaching the Sky Seal Stone here. Let's bench the other Tsareena. I have to Marnie my Jirachi to the bottom, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll find it back. At least it's in deck now. Okay, I find two Cross Switchers. That's huge. So let's use Dance of the Ancients. To get my Lightnings back. Yeet. Yeet. Tapu Koko is gonna chill in the last zone. Found my two Cross Switchers, so we can Cross Switcher the Tsareena to the front. That's definitely gonna happen. No need for her to be on the bench anymore. Rescue Stretcher can find some cards for us. I'm gonna shuffle for Rescue Stretcher. There was a Giratina discarded from here, right? Yeah, there was. So I'm gonna shuffle back Mr. Mime, Dragonite, and Dedenne. Yeah. I don't have to shuffle my discard pile. What am I doing? I do have to shuffle my deck, but I'm gonna quick ball away the Exeggcute. Get Mr. No. Dedenne? Yeah. Has to be Dedenne. I need to find more gas. I need more gas. Bench Dedenne. Discard the Ultra Ball, draw 6. Okay, huge. We're finding good stuff. Mr. Mime. Dragonite-EX. Get 2 basics back from the discard pile. What basics do we want? Probably these two. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna give us more fodder in our hand to discard from the Secret Box. So now we can Secret Box away the 2 Sky Fields and the Exeggcute. Then I didn't even need to do the Dragonite. Could look for an item supporter. This is gonna be the item. There's no other trainer cards in the deck. Actually, hold on. I still need to find a fucking Grass Energy. That's a problem. Grass Energy is actually gonna be... Fuck. I need Battle Compressor, I think. This is my hand, right? 1 Night Stretcher. For Battle Compressor, I can find the grass. Find anything else up. Quick Ball finds me Jirachi. Oh wait, there's grass in my discard pile. I'm tripping. We grab Quick Ball from the secret box. We discard Exeggcute with Quick Ball to grab Jirachi. I'm tripping so bad, bro. We Night Stretcher for the Grass Energy that I lost earlier this game. There. We attach that. Then we Oranguru the Jirachi to the top of the deck. Pantomime the Jirachi. Like, random one of these, I guess. Big swap. Then we do. We get one Giratina back. We flip the V-Star power to use Sky Seal Stone on that Regidrago V-Star. My opponent's at 4 prizes, by the way. And then we discard for 60, 100, 20, 140, 180, 220, 260, 300, 340 damage. For 3 prizes, I grab these 3. Look, it's Jirachi! This never gets old. I love Jirachi Prism Star. It's so fucking cheap. It's so fucking cheap, but I love it. Nice. Instead of going 3-3, you can just go 2-4. That also works. Oh, ad break? No, I missed that. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay gang, I'm back. I am backies in the building. I was wondering when I was on the toilet, like, wait, why do I have my GX marker up here? And then I realized, wait, a GX marker is there so in case I want to attack with Dedenne. But I don't think I ever want to attack with Dedenne, right? Like there's no way in heck that I'm ever gonna attack with the commit energy to the Dedenne, right? Like there's no way. There's just simply no way. Let me just shuffle this deck up. I think the ad break was over. There we go. Alright. I'm yet to have a game where a Giratina or an Exeggcute is priced. So I'm hoping we'll come across one of those. I think those games are a lot more interesting, in my opinion. So we really have to be thinking about our resources then. Alright, let's flip the coin. It's odds, so tails, so let's do a game going first. Pardon me. Let's see what we got here in the opening hands. I have to open the Dedenne. That is so cringe. I have to open fricking the Dedenne. Ugh. What's the rest of the opening hand like? We got Sky Field at least. We got some supporters that we can't play. Let's see how it goes. We top deck VS Seeker. Okay, sure. Let's play Sky Field. Let's Ultra Ball the whoopsie. The Lightning and the Raihan. We get to see our prizes because we're doing a deck search. Mr. Mime is prized. Interesting. Ultra Ball. What are we gonna Ultra Ball for? Seeing the rest of his hands. We can't play a supporter this turn. That hand looks kind of rough. I think I need like a Squawkabilly here. I think that's what has to happen. We have to Squawk, unfortunately. Hi Strategic, welcome back. We just started this game. The only thing I did was Ultra Ball for the Squawk and played the Sky Field. Hope your dinner was good. What did you have for dinner? Really curious. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, we're gonna have to Squawk this hand if we want to amount anything here. That's 5, 6 cards. Any Electro-GX or full art Electro-GX? Shiny, for sure. Roast chicken and roast potatoes with veggies. Ooh, nice. Classic British meal. Nice. Let's quick ball Giratina. That feels pretty good. I'm not sure what to grab with the Giratina yet. I think Tsareena is probably a must because I have the Grass Energy in hands. This is turn 1 we're talking about, so it's not very important to actually have a fully set up board yet, but it's nice at least. Proper British. That's for certain. Proper British with a bottle of water. Good day, mate. That's more Australian. Mind. Never mind. Alright. That's the Lightning. That's not a Lightning, that's a Grass Energy. Trainers Mail. Oh, we get Battle Compressor. That's so fucking good. Oh, you'll love to see it. Trainers Mail, I fucking love you. What do we compressor for? Because I have Dragonite, so I can also compressor for like broken Pokemon here. I definitely want to compressor the Lightning. And I think I want to compressor the Exeggcute as well, and then we can compressor for like Crobat. That feels pretty good. That feels really good, actually. Yeah. Especially since I had to open the Dedenne. That feels really, really good. Okay, we're all shuffled up. There we go. I'm not gonna play this yet because I want my hand space to be better. So let's Dark Acid for 4. 2, 4. Oh my god, we got Secret Box. This turn 1 keeps getting better and better. What the fuck? Okay, wait. We recover Exeggcute. And we quick ball away Exeggcute. Yeah. Grab Tapu Koko. That's part 1. Oh wait, I kind of fucked up, sorry. I needed a Dragonite for the Crobat. That's how I got to the Crobat, of course. That seemed clutch, more clutch than a manual car. Yeah. I love that. That's such a good quote. More clutch than a manual car. Hold on, I'm gonna add that to the quotes. Fuck, I rammed my camera. I think it's still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. Let me see. What's my phone percentage like? Oh, my phone is dying. Shit, bruh. Add quotes. I'm gonna add the quotes. More clutch than a manual car. Strategic. There you go. It is now in the quotes. Quote 137. The lighting is slightly off, but it's yeah. Alright. I'm really greedy. I kind of want to get another. Okay, so hold on. We can recover Exeggcute. In Secret Box away the Exeggcute, the Sky Field, and the Cross Switch. So we can find a bunch of good stuff. We're definitely grabbing a quick ball. Quick balls here. I want a Float Stone as well for certain. For Stadium, I don't really have a choice. I have to grab the Sky Fields. And then for Supporter, I guess I'll grab the Ranger. Not sure about that. What are my other options? Nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, because Guzma and Marnie are prized, and I already discarded Research and Raihan earlier. So we have to grab these 4. And then instead of quick balling my Exeggcute, I think I'll quick ball the Ranger. Yeah. So we can get a Tsareena. This doesn't fit. Let's go like this. Cover everyone down a little bit. So we have more space. Oh. Wait, this way I can put my fingers where I want to all over. Yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty sus quotes in here. There's some pretty sus quotes in here. I've said a lot of sus things over the years. I think most of the quotes are just sus quotes by me. I think that's okay though. Definitely attach Float Stone here. And let's use Dance of the Ancients to grab our 2 Lightning Energy from the discard pile. And attach them to both of our Tsareenas. Making the Tapu Koko go to the Lost Zone. There we go. Still Night Stretcher for something. Is there any Pokemon I can Night Stretcher for? There's nothing I can Night Stretcher for other than Giratina and Exeggcute, which I'm not gonna do. And I'll move my Crobat forwards, I guess. Alright. I think that was a misplay. I should keep the Dedenne. No, Crobat's fine. Okay, that was turn 1 going first. Let's say they have a turn 1 Wally play and they KO the Crobat. Go putting themselves at 4 prizes. They do that with Regidrago V-Star, so I don't need to use Gust. So I can just push my Tsareena. Draw for turn. Venture back. Yeah. Well, my brain was malfunctioning. I needed to think about what I wanted to grab from Adventure Bag, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, it's got to be these two, because these are the only two tools left in my deck. Yeah, I don't see a Float Stone anymore. So we're definitely gonna attach the Sky Seal Stone here. And the Forest Seal Stone here. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. We're gonna Night Stretcher for Crobat. Play the Crobat. Dark Acid triggers for 5 cards. Ooh, Compressor is huge. What do I want to discard from Compressor? I don't need Lele anymore. Don't think I need the third Tsareena anymore either. What else? What else? Now let's see the other Compressor. Let's do the Ultra Ball. How much search is there in my deck still now? 1? Okay, never mind. We're doing the Compressor. May I ask a question? You already have. That's like my least favorite question of all time. May I ask a question? Because I'm like, bro, just ask the question. If you don't get an answer from me, you'd already know if you were allowed. Which celebration pack bundle do you buy on TCG Live for best value? The expensive one. The 1,120 credits, I think the one is, like, where you get like 5 packs. You know, you see on the bottom, there's like, you can get 1 pack for this amount, or 3 packs for this amount, or like 5 or 6 packs for this amount. You do the most expensive one of those, because that's the best deal. Okay, yeah, we can quick ball the Giratina away. That's nice. I don't know why I shuffled my deck, man. I think I want to find a research. No, research feels aggressive. So let's just go grab the Oranguru from the quick ball, and I'll bench the Oranguru. I want to keep this hand because it's 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Rescue Stretcher, and I'm going to need that recovery. You have 20,000 trainer points to spend. Oh yeah, you got it. You only have 3,000 credits because you blinged out your decks. Oh yeah, that's a trap I fall for all the time, blinging out my decks. But I can do it because I have like, what is it? I think right now I have like 70,000 trainer points or something. There's no Pokemon to recover at the moment. I already burned 1 Night Stretcher. Oh well, there's another Tsareena V, but I don't need to. The Lele-GX is also useless. I guess I'll Primate Wisdom this Sky Field, because I can't use that right now. Ooh, nice. Found attachments return. That's big. Okay, let's trigger the Sky Seal Stone. I want to put the Giratinas in play. Boom, boom. Bop, bop. And then let's use our cool Queen's Order to KO that Regidrago. So we're doing 60, 100, 140, 180, 220, 260, 300 for a juicy KO. We get 3 prizes from them. So let's shuffle these prizes and then get 3 from them. I really hope Marnie's from there. Oh no, Marnie is out of there. At least I got my Mr. Mime. Okay, this is something. I got Guzma, I got Mr. Mime. That might be nice. So yeah, let's say they KO me with not a Regidrago inactive. So to make it as hard for me as possible. I mean, can they KO me without a Regidrago inactive? They can't, right? They don't have any other things they can attack. They can't, so I have to. Yeah. I don't have to gust, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so draw for turn. Oh my god. Bench to Mr. Mime. Night Stretcher for Dragonite. Bench Dragonite. Grab Dedenne and Crobat. Actually, no, I want Crobat. Sorry, I want Dedenne and Oranguru. Bench Oranguru. Rescue Stretcher, choosing the Shuffle Tree mode. Shuffle back Crobat. And what else? I don't think I want to shuffle back anything else. Shuffle back the Crobat. Just have to find Jirachi this turn, honestly. Let's Dedenne. Draw. Bunch of shit. 3, 4, 5, 6. I even have Cross Switcher if I want to gust this turn. So I think I have it. I just have to Ultra Ball away. We can Ultra Ball the 2 Cross Switchers to get Jirachi. Top card of the deck, by the way. Didn't even need to shuffle back the Crobat officially, but it's for insurance, of course. Because I didn't have a lot of Pokemon Search left. We Primate Wisdom this Jirachi to the top of our deck. Pantomime. Discards. Swap them. Play Trainers Mail. I got the Sky Field back, nice. I can't grab Trainers Mail from that. Let's do Ultra Ball. Is there even Pokemon in my deck? There is. There's no need to grab it though. I mean, no, there is actually a need to grab it. Yeah, no, there is. I Ultra Ball away these two. I don't need to fill my bench still. I don't need to fill my bench. I can do 7. I think 7 works. Don't need to trigger that. Oh, I had Crobat in hand anyway. I didn't need to do that. Get these guys in. I am out of ability markers. And then we swing for 60. Hold on. Let's remove these. 100, 140, 180, 220, 260, 300, 340. Getting these 2 prize cards. Triggering Wish Upon a Star to grab the 3rd and last prize card. Very nice, very cool. Very good, very nice. Yeah, epic. I have had like only 1 brick with this deck so far, and that was like delaying the thing by a turn. You spent 10,000 trainer points on packs, you have enough credits now again. Slay. You'll love to see it. Maybe I should bling out some of my decks, because I have like 70k trainer points. Or credits, or whatever. Not the purple thing, but the yellow thing. That's what I have a lot of. Because I used the purple thing to get a bunch of the yellow thing. But that's what I like about TCG Live. That is just straight up free to play. That was less the case with TCG Online. You had to grind a lot to get the resources that you wanted, which did make it more rewarding when you finally got the resources. But yellow thing is credits, purple thing is trainer points. Okay, so I have 70k credits, and I have like, what is it, 500 trainer points or something. All right. Shuffle, shuffle. Dude, ugh. These sleeves are gonna explode someday, I swear to God. I want to take a sip of water. My mouth feels dry as a doormat. That's kind of funny because I'm a doormat too. let's roll the die. We get heads, so this time we're trying to go second. Doop, 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 doop. Go. What is my opening Pokemon? It's Tsareena! Is that actually perfect? I don't think so. I want Tsareena on the bench because I wanted to receive the Tapu Koko thing. I think I'm going to open Exeggcute. So I have Float Stone in hand. No, I don't. It's 4 Seal Stone. 6. I do actually have a card in my hand to discard it, so maybe I do start with this. Okay, so let's flip and start going second. Oh, I have Lightning. I'd rather discard that than Exeggcute, actually. So we Quick Ball. Let's see what surprises. I surprised the Grass, that's the first time. Marnie Guzma. Marnie and Guzma are chilling in the prizes again. Wow. I think this is a Crobat angle or the Dedenne angle. No, this is a Squawk angle, actually. Yeah, this is a Squawk angle for sure. I do love that doing these tests live helps me practice deck shuffling and makes it more fluid and something I don't have to really think about. There we go. We're definitely attaching this Grass for turn. Playing the Sky Field. I guess I'll attach the 4 Seal Stone in case I need it. And then we Squawk and Seize. Drawing 6 cards. 3, 5, 6. Okay. I am going second, so I can use that research. Let's adventure. I actually don't want to adventure bag, I think. I think I want to attach the Float Stone here. And then just research. Yeah, I don't want to discard my other tools. Let's just research this hand. This is a really awkward hand. But at least I got the Giratina in the discard now. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here we got Mr. Okay. We got Tsareena another time. Got a Mr. Mime. Got another Lightning to discard. That's big. Actually, it's better to do this. Grab Exeggcute from this, then Quick Ball the Exeggcute. Quick Ball 4. Since I have this combo now, so might as well do it. Is Tapu Koko better here? Tapu Koko might be better here. No, it's not. Grabbing Oranguru. Then I'm gonna do propagation with the Exeggcute again. Ultra balling the Lightning and the Exeggcute. To go grab the Jirachi. I think I saw it already. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Can play Eldegoss, recover Jirachi, I get, or recover something. Research next turn maybe. So let's Primate Wisdom, discards with discards. I get Sky Seal Stone. Holy fuck. Pantomime. So I'll just shuffle my prizes real quick, because they should be hidden. And swap this one. Bone still is on prizes. They didn't chance to attack. And I'll pass. They likely got a KO on the Tsareena in active. Unfortunately. So let's do that. They're on 4 prizes. I pushed the Squawk. At least I did the combo, so that's nice. Draw, attach for turn. I think I need to research here to see more cards. Eldegoss V for a Professor's Research. And play the research, discarding the Marnie. Draw 7. 6, 7. Huge. Quick ball the Exeggcute. To get my boy Tapu Koko. Bench the Tsareena V. Dance of the Ancients. Boom. Boom. Pop. Pop. Ro goes to the Lost Zone. I'm starting to get more and more comfortable with this deck. That might be a dangerous thing, but who knows. Go. Okay. I've played the supporter for turn already, so Ranger. Okay, so let's put back Exeggcute in our hands and Ultra Ball away the Ranger and the Exeggcute. Grab another Pokemon. I'm gonna hold the secret box for next turn, I think. I want to grab a Dedenne here. I think I'd rather grab a Dragonite and hold it for next turn. There we go. Play the Crobat, trigger Dark Acid to draw 3. Get the Giratina, that's kind of annoying. I guess I'll bench the Giratina from hand, and I'll use Distortion Door to bench this one. I guess I got some discard fodder for Secret Box now. Actually, I don't mind if Sky Field is priced, so let's go for Primate Wisdom to switch discard with the top. And then Pantomime to switch discard. This one here. Here we go. We retreat to the Squawk. Or we retreat the Squawk towards the Tsareena V. Use the Sky Seal Stone. I will Battle Compressor because I want to see what I got from prizes. I got the Lele from prizes. That's actually kind of big. There's 3 cross switches. I think there's 1 in discards. Is that true? Is there a cross switcher in the discard pile? Yes, from the first turn, the start of the first turn. We're definitely gonna discard this cross switcher. And Raihan. And a compressor. Alright. And then we're going to use Queen's Order. Discarding for 60, 100, 140, 180, 220, 260, 300 to KO the active Regidrago V-Star for 3 prizes because I used Sky Seal Stone. I want this prize, which is a Jirachi, so I get to draw 3 extra prizes. I don't want this one because that's a Sky Field, so this one. This one, this one. Yeah, I got 4 prizes in 1 turn. Skill div. Yeah, cool. Okay. That's end of turn. Probably gonna KO my Tsareena again. Put ourselves at 2 prizes. Go. Push Tsareena. I'm pretty sure I don't need to Guzma. Actually, No, I don't need to do cross switcher stuff. Not at all. Dragonite, maybe better to hold off on that. Let's quick ball the Exeggcute. Hold on, I have the Giratinas here. Let me grab them. Quick ball the Exeggcute for Tapu Lele or Dedenne. Dedenne is probably better. I don't think there's a supporter left in my deck. Nope. There is not. Is there a Grass Energy in my deck still? I mean, there's Night Stretcher, but it's not the same. I might have to Raihan this turn. I think I'm gonna have to Raihan this turn. Yeah. VS Seeker for Raihan. There we go. Play the Raihan. Attach a Grass Energy to Tsareena and search my deck for a card. Trainers Mail. And I want to rip the Trainers Mail as well. Grab an Ultra Ball. I'm not sure if I want to rip the Ultra Ball. I think I will. Rip the Ultra Ball with the Exeggcute and the Sky Field. Tapu Lele. Fuck. I don't think it's going to be hard to flood my bench, but I'm doing this just in case. Bench the Tapu Lele. There's no supporter in my deck anymore. Dragonite. Pull up. Yeah, I'm getting there with just this Dragonite. I can grab Mr. Mime and Oranguru, for example, and then I can flood the board with Giratinas and Exeggcutes. And then I got there grabbing the last two prizes, which were the Grass and the Sky Field. So I did reprice the Grass by doing the Pantomime combo last turn. Or no, the Grass was already priced. Sorry. My bad. I priced the Sky Field, of course. There we go. Yeah, no, this deck feels really consistent. Like I said, it's not that consistent, of course, because you still do need to find all your Pokemon search at the start. And going first can sometimes be a death sentence. Or sorry, going second can sometimes be a death sentence if you can't grab it to KO turn 1. Depending on what deck you're playing against. It could be really scary. I wish they you've only I'm not hitting those notes, bro. What is blood thinking? What is blood thinking? Okay, let me roll that die. Oh, fuck. I dropped it. It's even, so I'm going second again. That sucks. I'll let the ad rip right now, I think. Yeah. I think that's fine for now. Take a little break to shuffle some more, drink a little bit of water. There we go. Big seep. Yeah, let's shuffle some more. Like I said, I think third Night Stretcher or second Rescue Stretcher could go a long way in this list. But I really don't know what to cut it for. Maybe I cut it for like Cross Switcher package and I do go to Prime Catcher, but that also feels off. I could consider Great Catcher, but that once again doesn't give me the freedom of gusting like V-Star Pokemon or something. I could consider going to one Giratina, one Exeggcute, or two Giratina, no Exeggcutes. That feels awful as well. Maybe I cut the Eldegoss V, but then I don't have the replayability of my supporters anymore because I only have two VS Seekers. tough. It's really tough. I really don't know what to do. How to add that extra Rescue Stretcher, because I think it's huge. Because if you're stuck with like a Dedenne Squawk combo in your hand that you really want to rip, but you have like a Night Stretcher in your hand, you're like terrified to use it. So that's kind of the problem here. Let's draw an opening 7. Boop, 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 boop. How long is the app break still going for? Let's check. It's 1:57. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now. I don't really see anything that I could consider cutting. Maybe like a Sky Field. We run 4. I run 4 because I really like the consistency of having Sky Field, so you never have to worry about the bench space. But maybe we can go down to 3 Sky Fields. Who knows? I don't think we're allowed to cut any of the Pokemon at this stage, unless we could consider cutting the Eldegoss if we're adding more VS Seekers back in. But I like Eldegoss a lot in this list. I think like the 4th Skyfield is probably the most cuttable card for the Rescue Stretcher. But once again, cut cards at your own discretion. Alright. Let's take a look at this opening hand. Okay, we're starting with... I'll start with Squawk. I don't mind starting with Squawk. Jirachi in opener is really awkward, but I think we can do a workaround for it, maybe. If we don't prize Eldegoss, I think we got a workaround for it. Alright. Flip the Squawk. Draw a card for turn. I'm gonna rip the Battle Compressor, but I'll wait. No, I'm not gonna wait until the ad is over. The ad's over in a second. Oh my god, what is this pricing? I prize Mr. Mime, Oranguru, Secret Box, and Tapu Koko. Oh, and Marnie is priced too. Fuck, that was my plan. My plan was to Marnie this hand, to Battle Compressor for Marnie. But I can't do the Jirachi. I have to give up on the Jirachi combo. This is a 2-2 game. This is a 2-2 game. Even the fucking Tapu Koko is priced. I think this is the worst pricing I've seen today, honestly. This is the worst pricing I've seen today. Grab back the Exeggcute. Quick Ball. Discard Exeggcute. Go grab Tsareena V, I think. Is there energy here? No, so no need to grab it yet. Dedenne maybe here. This is a going second game, right? So I can play a supporter. I can go and Tapu Lele for research. I think that's an idea. I think it's better to go for the Dedenne though. I think it's better to go to Dedenne. Right. I did shuffle my deck, so let's go for Trainers Mail. Sky Field is really nice. We're definitely grabbing that and putting it in play immediately. It's a big hit. But since we're going second, I have to find a good 2-2 here. Oh, but that's the thing. I can't actually attack with Tsareena this turn, unfortunately. Like I either have to grab 2 of those 3 basic Pokemon off the prizes, Or I have to Heavy Ball for one of them now, and then re-find Heavy Ball and one of those two Pokemon from prizes. Well, we're not benching that yet. Do I want to bench the Dragon? So? I don't think so. Dedenne-GX Draw 6. Tapu 6, nice. Yeah, find Heavy Ball so I can find the Tapu Koko off here. Something. Bench the Tapu Koko. Quick Ball the Giratina. Or yeah, I have to find the Tsareena here. Float Stone, venture back for another Float Stone and a Sky Seal Stone or 4 Seal Stone. I'll do Sky. I'll do Forest because I don't want them to like gust this up, you know? Or like if they gust KO the Tsareena, for example, I would be really sad. So that means I would lose my Sky Seal Stone, so that's why I'm doing this. Attach this here, attach this here. Use that Squawk and Seize. I hope I draw another out to Tsareena. Nice. I grab my Exeggcute from the discard pile. I quick ball my Exeggcute for another Tsareena V. Have I played a supporter this turn so far? I don't think so. No, the Raihan was discarded from me. I didn't play a supporter yet. Attach, return. I want to attach return on the 4 Seal Stone one as a bait. Wait, do I have 2 lightning in the discards? I only have 1, right? I only have 1, so we're holding off on this. Raihan is the only supporter in my discard pile, and I guess secreting for it doesn't really make sense right now. I guess it's going to be a pass for me. My opponent's definitely going to boss the Tsareena KO dads. So I'll push my Squawk once again. And draw for turn. Let me think. I will go ahead and grab my Exeggcute from the discard pile. Ultra Balling, Exeggcute, and Ranger. To get at Tsareena. Yeah, because that was not priced yet. I need to grab a big KO this turn. Assuming we're against Regidrago, they use that to grab the KO. Attach Sky Seal Stone. Attach Grass for turn. Dance of the Ancients. That's not an energy to do. Still have 1 lightning only, but I have to do this. Oh, well, guys, my phone is dead. My phone is dead, as you can see. I'm gonna wait until it has like a few percent and I'll reboot it. Hope that's okay with y'all. Technical difficulties, be right back. Hey chat, so it seems that my phone is wanting to update now that I'm picking it up. This might take give me like 5 minutes. I think in 5 minutes I got everything back up and running. Just a reminder, the only thing that happened while the screen went dark was the Dance of the Ancients. Yeah, chat. My phone is not wanting to turn on anymore because the charge is too low, and I don't want to wait around here for like 15 minutes blue ballsing you guys. So I think it's probably just time to do a quick raid, shall we? Let's do a quick raid. I think we definitely tested the deck enough. I think it works really well, in my opinion. There might be a few tweaks, like for example, like I said, the 4th Sky Field can be like a 2nd Rescue Stretcher or 3rd Night Stretcher, either of the two. But I think the rest of the deck works. Yeah. I think it's a really good, cool deck. It's definitely really hard to pilot, but that's what most expanded decks are. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if there's anyone cool that we can raid on the Twitch side. So let's go to this screen. Okay, let's turn off the music so I can actually listen in on what I'm rating it on. And for anyone on the YouTube side, I'm sorry. Stream is over right now, but end in a few minutes. But I'll be back Saturday. Probably with not Pokemon TCG if I'm gonna do a community stream for the affiliates anniversary. So keep that in mind. And if you are on Twitch, I would honestly love to see you come with the raids. And for anyone that isn't in a Discord server of mine, feel free to join the Discord server. Would really appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see. Who are we rating? There's plenty of good targets here. Actually, plenty of great targets to rate. But you know what? We'll go raid Aki because she's still starting soon. Right, thanks everyone so much for hanging out. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.